On April 10, 1912, the RMS Titanic was more than just a ship. It was a floating city of stained glass, grand staircases, and electric baths. At 269 meters long and costing the equivalent of $400 million today, it was deemed unsinkable by the very men who built it. But what if the world's greatest maritime disaster wasn't just a series of accidents? What if it was a perfectly scripted plan? Today, we dive 3.8 kilometers deep to uncover the mysteries the ocean is trying to hide before the ship disappears forever. The tragedy began with silence. On April 14th, despite receiving 7 ice warnings, Captain Edward Smith maintained a speed of 21.5 knots. There was no moon, making it nearly impossible to see the 1.5 million-ton iceberg lurking ahead. At 11:39 p.m., Lookout Frederick Fleet rang the bell, but it was too late. For just 10 seconds, the ship grazed the ice. For years, we believed the iceberg tore a 300-foot hole in the hull. But modern 3D sonar scans reveal a different truth. The impact only created a 30-foot crack, covering just 11 square feet. This small opening allowed 370 gallons of water to flood in every second. Because the ship's sides had only a single layer of protection, the unsinkable compartments were breached within minutes. While the Titanic was sinking, a ship called the SS Californian was only 37 kilometers away. Its crew saw the distress flares. They even informed their captain, Stanley Lord. But the radio had been turned off, and the captain dismissed the signals as rich people partying. Had he acted, 1,500 lives might have been saved. But was it just negligence? Some theorists point to a darker motive. In 1911, a group of bankers wanted to create a secret Federal Reserve Bank. 3 of the world's most powerful men, all of whom opposed the Federal Reserve, were aboard the Titanic. Meanwhile, the ship's owner, J.P. Morgan, canceled his ticket at the last minute. 1 year after the ship sank, the Federal Reserve was created. Coincidence or a scripted game? As the bow filled with water, the stern was lifted out of the ocean until the massive weight caused the ship to snap in two. We used to think it broke on the surface, but 3D models show the stern actually detached closer to the ocean floor. The stern's journey was violent. While the bow was hydrodynamic and glided down, the stern plummeted at 80 kilometers per hour, rotating anti-clockwise. It hit the floor with such force that its decks collapsed into each other like paper. Today, debris is scattered across 3.2 square kilometers of the ocean floor, from dinner plates to personal purses. We are running out of time to solve these mysteries. Deep-sea bacteria are currently eating the metal framework. Experts estimate that by 2030, the Titanic will have completely disintegrated. The unsinkable ship is finally meeting its end, taking its secrets into the silt of the Atlantic. Was it the steersman's panic, the captain's ego, or something much more calculated? As the rust consumes the last of the hull, we have to ask, what else is the ocean hiding?